Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome to 777 messages. So, I've been receiving this message for this whole entire day, and I was like editing some for my workshop that I'm working on, which I'm gonna be revealing soon. But I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to finish all of my work so I can deliver this message. Somebody in your energy, somebody in your damn energy, and they be stalking the shit out of you, okay? Oh, they're watching your pages, they're watching your content, they're watching the things that you do, or at least they're trying to. Some of these people, they do not have access to you, but they're watching you. Also, thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. That means really a lot to me. Thank you for all the kind comments. I love you guys so much, and welcome, gods and goddesses. I see you, and you know what is interesting about this energy? I have some cards in front of me. Like this person, this could be a masculine energy, or this could be like a feminine that embodies like a little bit of masculine energy. With the King of Wands, I don't know why I'm getting a little bit of a toxic person energy. I don't know why. There's Five of Pentacles here and Nine of Swords. Bitch. Stalking you is their favorite fucking hobby. This is someone that you left in the past. This is someone that you no longer talk to. This person is confused on how you did something that you did. Maybe you did just like a clean cut, or you just like walked away and they stayed pressed about it. This could be somebody who was very emotionally manipulative, or they had some really bad traits that I feel like you low-key escaped from. And I feel like the farther you are away from these people or this person, I feel like the more that you realize how important for you it was to prioritize yourself and your happiness. I'm getting that this person is going through something in their life. I feel like they're still energetically somehow connected to you. I feel like they still want to be in your world. They still want to be intertwined with what you do, how you do things. This person legitimately, this could have been someone who trauma dumped on you, or like looked at you as like, they could be talking mad crazy and then kind of expecting you to listen to them, or to like be in that energy where you're like, yeah, like this person could have had like a lot of beef around them, or like a lot of people around them who they were like literally beefing with, which was, I feel like, exhausting for them, but it was even more exhausting for you, because I'm not getting this energy from you. I feel like you're someone who just like, I feel like you, for the longest time, you might have been looking at like this person's life or the way that they operate, and you were like, I literally don't know how to help you. I literally don't know what to say, how to say it. But you know what is funny? Because you are like, I feel like, this person or these people think that you're in your villain era, that you just like walked away and that you like don't give a shit. But in fact, I feel like you cared so fucking much that you, at some point, you had to choose yourself. You had to choose your own sanity. You had to choose alignment. And you had to choose your dreams. There was something significant here about 2026. I feel like this is the year where I feel like you transformed a lot, or like you entered a new state of being. And I feel like you'll be protecting your peace fearlessly. And I'm completely on your side about that. I feel like some people truly just don't deserve to be in your energy, and I feel like you're being more conscious. I feel like you could be someone who became very selective of who you give your energy to. Even the closest people that you used to hang out with like for a long time, you could have cut these people off, or you're like you're seeing them more rarely now, just because I feel like you're prioritizing your own happiness. I love, because you're going towards success. You're going towards being seen. You have something going for you. I feel like you could be having some project, or you could be having like a new income stream. I feel like a lot of good things are happening around you. You're standing in your power. You kind of have this very calm presence to you. I feel like you're more calm, more present in your body and your experience. You might be sometimes feeling a little bit like conflicted in your mind, a little bit. And if you're psychic enough, I feel like you might sometimes kind of think in your mind, okay, who is someone in my energy? What is happening? I feel like a lot of people are competing for your attention now. And this might all be happening just like behind the scenes. You're like not seeing what is happening, but there are some people who literally want you back in their life so fucking bad, but they know that they fucking messed up and they can't even get away with this shit anymore. You could have heard some rumors, or you could have like something came to light here. And I feel like you could have, like, when you were with these people, you could have been in this like 7 of Cups energy. Like you could have been like feeling really hazy, or like it's almost like you knew that things were going down, or like things were going like this Five of Pentacles energy, because there was someone who was dragging you in this path. And what I was getting about this person, this could have been someone who like wanted a reaction out of you. Like they could be talking about like shit about other people, and they kind of expect you to like say, yeah, you know, like, yeah, that they're like this, they're like that. But I feel like the longer that you were in this energy, I feel like there was like a click in your mind, and you were like, well, my man, my girl, you're a fool of fucking shit. You're full of shit. And you chose alignment, though. You chose success. And you know what? I feel like universe has been cocooning you, preparing you for such large mission, for big things in life. And I feel like you feel so good right now. You could be feeling like little ecstasy moments, like where you just feel really insanely happy about everything that is happening in your life. And I feel like you're really feeling at peace with where you're at. And I love that for you. I feel like you carry these people in a bittersweet energy. Maybe sometimes you revisit the past or the old memories. Sometimes you remember the good times. But you know the times have changed. And that it's no longer how it used to be. I feel like this person is very confused on why you did certain things. But I think they're like really in their head. They could be overthinking. They could be like stalking your social media, or like looking at you from afar. You know what is interesting? Because the first time that I shuffled, there was 2 of Wands on the back of the deck, and here I see the 3 of Wands. So it's almost like somebody is looking into the distance, or somebody is like, you know, it's giving me a little bit of like that social media energy. Especially like if you do some kind of a content creation or something that is, I feel like whatever it is, whatever you do in your life, I feel like you've been better since you left this behind, and it shows. I feel like right now you could be in an energy where you're like really glowing, or like you notice your beauty more, or you not notice how much you are free now. I feel like you freed yourself from some kind of an ultimate burden, confliction, maybe even chronic anxiety. Maybe these people could have caused you so much anxiety, and you didn't always know that it was because of the people. You thought that there was something wrong with you, but in reality, you were constantly kind of held at a certain point by these people or this person, because they couldn't. I feel like this is someone who felt very inferior around you, but they had to feel superior. They had to feel like they're better than you. Oh my god, in some form of way, sorry. And I feel like when you started growing, and when you started kind of getting out of their league, it was not only felt, but it was physically seen. And I feel like this person had a hard time accepting that. Whatever is happening with this person now, I feel like they're getting the karmic justice, or the karma, for the way that they treated you. Now, I don't say this lightly, because I don't like really like telling you or putting in your head like that somebody is getting karma. I think we all get what we deserve at the end of the day, you know. And if you're a shitty person towards somebody who is either very spiritual or somebody who is really divinely protected, you are fucked. You are fucked. Like, you gotta be messed up to really like get in somebody's way. Like, this could be someone who was like genuinely competing with you. And you know what's interesting? They stayed in this competing energy while you chose to rise above it. And I feel like because you did, I think a lot of this doesn't even affect you. I think you don't even think about this person. I feel like this is just coming through, this message, for you to understand how fucking good you fucking are, and how good is about to get to you, for you. Like, I'm hearing that affirmation, like, universe, show me how good it gets, or like, I get paid to exist, or like, I'm always safe and protected, or like, what else? Like, the more that I relax, the more that I receive. Maybe for some, I feel like you have truly stepped into, I feel like you don't give a shit that you're a villain, because you put yourself first. And maybe even for the first time in your life, you felt like you gained the courage, the strength to walk away, maybe even without a conflict or without like an explanation. And you just chose yourself. You chose your happiness. You chose potentials for love, for new beginnings, for energy. And this person stayed at the exact same place that you left them. Oh my god, no cap. If this person could turn back time, I feel like they would get very argument. They would like to argue. This could be someone who is really mad, pressed about everything, or they like to argue. They like that shit. They like to be they like to feel like an authority, but an authority that kind of leads with fear. What that means? It means like that, like if you mess with me, I'm gonna throw hands and shit like that. And people don't even want to tell this person, yo, like whatever you're doing is wrong, because they don't want to face the consequences of this person literally crashing out on them, because people just don't want that. People don't have time for that shit. And I feel like this person feels really left out. They could be telling themselves like, they left me at my worst. They're not a real friend. This person could have also like, I heard in my mind, common a dominator. What does that even mean? I heard that somewhere. So maybe there's a third person in here. But you know what? What is this third person? What is this? The Empress. Somebody... Oh my god, cards flipping out. The Knight of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Yes. So there was a third person where like this first person, I feel like there is one person who has crashed out on you behind the scenes because you kind of left them. Even though you literally tried to save yourself or save your sanity, or just like kind of move away from conflict and intensity, and you did the right thing for yourself. And I feel like they were talking shit about you behind your back, or they could have been like literally talking to people like from this victim mindset and said a lot of shit that isn't even true. And there was a person that they spilled the tea to. And this person, I feel like this person could be like, they know you, or they have something in common with you, or like they met you at some point. This doesn't have to be someone you know for a very long time, but this could be someone that like that met you once, and like their impression of you was really nice and genuine. And I feel like this person stepped up for you without you even understanding. I feel like there is a lot of things going on behind the scenes. I think it is not really important for you because you are in your Six of Wands. And I feel like you are in your Empress energy or strength energy, which really allows you to move forward with peace. But somebody confronted this person about the shit that they've been talking about, and this person did not like that because it forced them to look within. But I feel like this person has a very hard time accepting when they're wrong or when they do something. But I feel like they're kind of faced with their own shadow a little bit. But there was this third person who has stepped up for you, and they said like, yo, you're fucking lying. I know you're lying. I know this person. They're really nice. So shut the fuck up. Shut your mouth. Like, I'm getting really riled up because I feel like whoever you are, I feel like you have a sweet, genuine heart. And maybe too many times in your life, I feel like that could have been used against you, or you didn't really always know how to protect yourself. But I feel like right now you're standing firmly in protecting yourself. As I said, like being really selective with who you let into your world. I feel like you might be feeling like, I would rather be on my own all the fucking time, alone without nobody, than go back there. And I understand you. You know, this person, I feel like they could be, it's interesting because I feel like they owe you an apology, but all they're thinking about is that you owe them an apology. Especially if you're someone who like doesn't engage in like fights or engage in conflicts. You don't really like that shit. You're just like really passive in energy. Maybe you just left after a conflict or something, and you were like, I'm not about to like send you paragraphs of emotions and like crash out on you. Like, I'm just gonna walk away. But like, this is what you did. Like, this is what you did. And they have a hard time understanding that because I feel like they expect every day that they're going to see a message from you or that you will come back, but you ain't. But you just ain't. And I feel like you don't want to because you know your worth now. And I feel like you knew your worth back then as well. But, you know, if this was someone who was very close to you, it could have been really hard to navigate that situation. I feel like you're prioritizing yourself more now. And this person is kind of, they're stuck in their own head. Like this person, this person though, or these people though, it could have been multiple people, you know. Whoever they are, I feel like they have a hard time facing the fact that you're not coming back. And it's because of something that they did. I think this is the type of shit that will click for them only like when they get to a certain point in life. Like this could be years from now where they look back and they be like, oh my god, I really messed up there. It was actually me that fucked up all of these things. This person could have been a sleeper, or you know, if you were spiritual, this person could have like been like, you know, you're a fake spiritual, like or they could have like literally shadowed you for that, like, or made you not taking you really seriously. If you were someone who gave this person advice, I'm not sure how they were taking it. Maybe this person like you know, went in one ear and out the other kind of energy. They couldn't seem to help themselves though. And they saw you as long as you are in their life, they're gonna be fine, because they have you to, like, you know, to talk to you about all these issues and problems over and over again. It could have been really satisfying for this person to kind of get involved into the drama, or like talk to you about like different people. And for the longest time, you could have been like in this energy where like you're trying to talk to them like normally, and they'd only switch up about certain people. And you're like, at one point you're like just tired of it, because even if you were at some point person like this person, you're no longer that person. I feel like you understand the reality of like what karma does, and like how, you know, when you're obsessed with other people, when you're talking shit about people behind people's backs, like it always comes back and bites you in the ass. I don't know why people are not taking that shit seriously. And the moment this person feels guilt, that was the moment that they unlocked an awakening of a kind. And this awakening is just basically them getting what all of the things that maybe they said about you or that did to you, it's coming back to them, and it's really not good. Like this person, I feel like they're forced to look into the parts of themselves that truly like are messed up. And you know, that's okay, because we all have messed up parts, but it comes down to a point where like you're like, you need to protect yourself, you need to protect your energy, your sanity, especially when it's people like this who spiral or who can't seem to get out of their own shit. But if that other shit is always based on other people, then my babes, you are the problem. Like if your problems are based on other people and everybody around you is your problem, it means that you are the problem. And this person had a very hard time accepting that, knowing that, understanding that. This person could have copied you in some form of way, or they wanted something that you had. This person could have like really wanted you to be a certain way, or like if you talk to them about your dreams, about your goals, about your visions, they could have like subtly let you know a few times that like, who do you think you are, like to think that you can do it, which is really fucking insane. It's really fucking insane. So what do your spirit guides want to tell you here? I just want to know. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. You know, this person will be in the past, because you will be getting new friends. You're on a new journey. I feel like universe is literally like offering you a reward for the fact that you left out the door, for the fact that you chose yourself. You're stepping into an era where you're truly going to either be seen, all the good karma will come back to you, all the good stuff. Like I feel like universe will provide you with all the right answers at the right time. You will be so protected. New opportunities, new lovers, new people, new places, new money, new and fresh money. I feel like, yo, your biggest revenge is going to be this next chapter that you're in right now. And it's not that this chapter is starting, it's you're already in it. Your biggest flipping revenge is going to be, you didn't take me seriously. Now you're gonna watch me win. Because I wanted you to win so fucking bad, and you had the right to stab me in the back. Ooh, 1919 on the timer. What can I tell you? Queen, you're a motherfucking queen. You're a motherfucking god, goddess. You have that essence within you. You are truly a flipping star, and you're meant to be a star, and you're meant to be more than maybe all the people that you know, and you're meant to be the leader. You're meant to be the flipping empress of your empire, the emperor of your empire. And this journey that you're about to embark on, like, oh, tell me about this Ace of Pentacles, please. Yeah, it's going to bring a lot of expansion, but this is your choice. This is your choice of alignment. You will feel aligned so much. If you don't already, you might be already feeling like, oh my God, I breathe so much easier right now. Like things are so good right now. You're choosing yourself. Also with the lovers, you know, this could be like you literally manifesting like your dream person or a dream partner. You could be meeting someone who is at your level, or unlocking more of the relationships that that kind of that meet you at your level, you know. Yeah, the gift to you will definitely be alignment and everything else that comes with it, you know. When you align, you're a living proof that like alignment creates miracles, and I feel like you're about to experience so many miracles. I don't even want to talk about this person anymore. I feel like they're in the trenches. They're like kind of they're fucking ridiculous. You know, I feel their energy. And when I tap into their energy, it feels sinister. Like it feels like they're in so much, like there's so much anger in me when I even think of this person's energy. Like this person is consumed by their anger. They're consumed by being stubborn as fuck. I feel like being stubborn as fuck and not wanting to take anybody's advice, always being in their own way. This was somebody who would always stand in their own way. From happiness, from everything. And I feel like once it clicked to you, once you realize this, I feel like you went through a cycle of trying to find ways in which to walk away or dismantle these people. But for some of you in the past, like maybe in the near past, like you weren't still ready. But I feel like there was a moment where I feel like you just switched. You just switched because I feel like it hit you that like if you do it, you will open the doors to a new journey, to a completely new journey, to something better, to something more profound, more yours, more aligned. And oh yeah, the magician here. Like literally, you're in your creative era. So what else can I tell you? Ooh, y'all know 10 of Swords wanted to pop out. So the worst is over, babe. I feel like you will never go back there. You will truly never go back there. You will never, I feel like you won't have these kind of experiences anymore because you have awakened. You could be at a little pause right now in your life, or you've been taking more time for introspection. I feel like you've been surrendering your path, or you feel called to surrender your path. You might also plan some traveling soon, as I want to say. You know, Two of Wands came out. So I feel like, you know, you might have still people watching you from your past, or, you know, I love that the King of Swords, because I feel like you truly you see the truth now. And I feel like you see the truth and you know your boundaries now. And that's most important, because I feel like this allows you to understand that like in the future, the relationships will be safe because you will choose safe relationships. You will choose better relationships. And I feel like it's an ultimate gift, because I feel like you feel safe within yourself the more that you're away from these energies. You could be also you could be also like, you know, play a role in this person's change of perspective, but there needs to be some time. Okay, anything else? Oh, the devil. You know, this person could feel a little bit attached to you, but I feel like you have the kind of, you are about to let go. I feel like you could also be chasing your desires, or you could be really leaning into pleasure, or leaning into more desire. You're becoming a master. You're mastering yourself, your abundance. Look at that. Look at that. You're headed towards ultimate fulfillment. And with the devil energy, you know, with these two cards being here, I'm feeling like you're getting something that you're, oh my God, I thought I had my glasses on. Oh, something that you desired so much. And you know, from this energy, I'm not even getting, because this popped on right on the Ace of Pentacles. You know, with this devil energy, I truly feel like something that you have desired so fucking much, or something that like you wished for. Yeah, this connection could have inhibited that from coming in. This connection could have caused a lot of blockages in your blessings coming in, because this person, I feel like they could have been like literally praying on your downfall, or praying that you don't achieve the things that you want, because that would mean that you potentially leave them behind. but you had to do that anyway. And I feel like right now it's coming back to them. And I love this. And I love this. I love this. Because you're going to make it big, and your life is only ever unfolding, and you will have so much freedom, so much light, so much joy, so much time for hobbies, for yourself, maybe even having a family, or like building a family or community. You could be like just literally a CEO of some kind, or just like making your career so aligned with your true purpose and feeling so happy about it, like from Ace of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. Bitch, you'll be moving really fast. You'll be moving really fast because you have discarded this garbage of a person. I'm sorry, but I gotta be for real here. Like, you know, I'm always for real. I try to be as authentic as I can. And what can I tell you guys? You're a motherfucking star. You are a motherfucking star. And when I feel your energy, all I feel is the bliss. All I feel is like, I feel like for some of you, you needed to hear this to confirm what you might have been feeling intuitively, especially if you felt energies around you. This is your confirmation. Like, if you see my face right now in this moment in time, in this second you're watching this video, 26 on the timer, your dreams are coming true now. It's your time to step up, to shine. It's your time to be the star that you were all along. You're not about to dim your light anymore. There are wishes that are going to be coming true. And also, this next period of time might be sending you on a journey to healing. I don't even know why I hide. Sometimes I hide the boobies, sometimes not. I don't give a... But I feel like you could be going through some massive healing at this time, which is... I feel like only ascending you on even more success and even more like higher frequencies, higher, I almost want to say dimensions, which is really, look at that, 9 of Cups. I cut to a 9 of Cups. So much fulfillment. Your wishes, 9 wishes, 8 wishes coming true for you, baby girl. Baby girl. Get ready. You know, get ready. Get ready. Because, ooh, the life you're about to live